Hello VC, another quick video here we'll make today, and we're going to go back to the groovy 60s again. Some of these records are pretty well known, and this will be a trip down memory lane for you, and a couple of them maybe not so well known. So we're going to start off with a couple from the early 60s, wherein that disco craze, or not disco craze really, the twist craze was still active. And this first record is by the Regents, live at the AM/PM discotheque.
I got my mojo working. I got my mojo working. I got my mojo working. Yeah, my mojo working. I got my mojo working. It's gonna work all the year. Little baby, and you spin her around. You do a little hoochie and you holler out loud. You swing it to the left, you swing it to the right. You do a little chicken and you hold on tight. I got my mojo working. Yeah, my mojo working. I got my mojo working. But it's gonna work on it.
So, you gotta be pretty old like me to remember that one. Another one back during sort of the twist craze time. Twisting at the Round Table with the Orchids. And that was a live recording as well. And here's another one. I'm not sure if this is a live recording or it was. There's video of this up on YouTube, and I think it's from a movie actually. And this is Pat in Lolly Vegas at the haunted house.
So high and mighty, a gift to all mankind. You made in this high society. I'm not the kind of walk behind or be under you and let you walk over me. Walk over me. I won't be under you and let you walk over me. You ride down the street.
Go up on YouTube, you will actually find video of this sort of scene here, and to me it looks like it's probably part of a movie, but I'm not sure. Here's one that people will recognize, and this will be the Stone Ponies with Linda Ronstadt.
Look down here, please. Tell me how much will it cost me? What kind of coin? What pretty penny? Tell me how long will my trial be? How long will it be? Pollux and casters.
So Linda Ronstadt was looking quite young on that jacket. And to be quite honest, I'm not sure if this is a 60s or a 70s release. There's no date on this one. I just pulled it out of a bin in my collection that I had labeled the 60s. So I'm sure there's a few mistakes in there. Here's one here, probably not quite as well known, and this band is The Mercy.
Wake up in the morning with the sunshine in your eyes and the smell of flowers blooming fills the air. Your mind is filled with the thoughts of a certain someone that you love. Your life is filled with joy when she is there.
The cover will give you the impression that it is a girl group, but in fact there were guys in the band. The girls, I think, mostly were singing harmony, and the guys were the musicians in the band. And there's video of this band sort of doing revival concerts many years later. Predominantly it is the guys who were in these revival concerts. Here's one that's a very big hit, and everybody who remembers music from the 60s will remember this one, Tommy Roe.
Dizzy, I'm so dizzy, my head is spinning like a whirlpool, it never ends. And it's you, girl, making it spin. You're making me dizzy. First time that I saw you, girl, I knew that I just had to make you mine. But it's so hard to
Tommy Roe's on the ABC label. Oh, Dizzy was a huge, huge hit where I was growing up. Again, some of these might be early 70s. I'm not exactly sure. I think it was 60s though. Here's one, again, everybody will recognize probably some tracks off of this album. And this is Voice and Heart.
If I had told her that I loved her, she would have stayed till who knows when. But I guess she couldn't understand it when I said I wanna be your friend. Because a friend would never doubt you or ever put you uptight. And now I wonder what she's doing tonight. Oh yes, I wonder what she's doing tonight. Oh, I wonder what she's doing.
The anthem thing. Now, if I have my facts straight, and I usually don't, these guys, their biggest contribution in the sort of music industry were as songwriters more so than performers. They wrote a lot of hits for other individuals. And I'm pretty sure that these guys showed up in an episode of Bewitched at the time where they're performing one of their hits. Here's a band that everybody knows, but this particular record is maybe not quite as easy to get if you're looking for an original copy. And this is the Monkees, Elvis Head.
Hey, hey, we are the Monkees. You know we love to please. A manufactured image with no philosophies. We hope you like our story, although there isn't one. That is to say, there's many. That way there is more fun. You've told us you like action and games of many kinds. You like to dance, we like to sing, so let's all lose our minds.
We know it doesn't matter, cause what you came to see is what we'd love to give you, and give it 1, 2, 3.
But it may complete you 1, 2, or jump from 9 to 5.
you see the end in sight, the beginning may arrive.
For those who look for meanings, inform as they do fact, we might tell you one thing, but we'd only take it back.
Not back like in a box back, not back like in a race, not back so we can keep it, but back in time and space. You say we're manufactured, to that we all agree. So make your choice and we'll rejoice in never being free.
Hey, hey, we are the monkeys. We've said it all before.
Of course, this is
The
the
money's in,
shiny
we're made
cover.
of
It's
tin, we're here
starting
to
to
give you more. The money's in, we're made
delaminate
of
just a
tin,
little bit on my copy. Overall, not too bad, pretty good shape. So some of the names on here too that I recognize is Annette Funicello was there. Frank Zappa, of course, was associated with this album. Sonny Liston, I guess he's the boxer. Victor Mature, an actor. Here's a band, I have a few of their albums. I think their early albums were a little bit more in the pop vein. And this one is just a little bit more sort of in that folk and almost touching on country vein. The Bull Brummels.
Ever so often the things I need never seem to be around. Ever so often I pick up speed, trouble isn't going down, and I'm in deep water, wishing like a kid again. Yes, I'm in deep water. I want somebody to come on into my life and love me. I've got to be something inside of me, making it a lazy day.
Back when I was collecting records, this one was a little bit collectible. Not quite as easy to find as a few other albums. I don't know if that's the case now or not, since I'm sort of out of the collecting scene. Again, here's a group, I don't know, they're sort of known, not really well known. The band is The Critters.
She's one of those girls who seems to come in the spring. One look in her eyes and you'll forget everything you had ready to say. And I saw her today, yeah. A younger girl keeps rolling across my mind. No matter how much I try, I can't seem to leave a memory behind. I remember her eyes, soft, dark and brown. Said she'd never been in trouble or even in town. A younger girl.
The last album today, here's a band, I've got most of their albums, I think. And they're noted for doing a lot of sort of novelty songs, which generally I hated. But if you listen to their albums, they do have some pretty good tracks on some of these albums they did, aside from the novelty ones. They did a bit of sort of like in that garage vein on some of their tracks. So if you can get past the novelty stuff, there is some good songs that they put out. And this is Sam, the Sham, and the Pharaohs.
You say that your new love affair wasn't quite what you thought it would be. And now that it's turned its back on you, you come crying to me. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. You found a new love and you left me flat. I'm sorry about that. Hate to see you crying, but there's nothing that I can do. Since you've been gone, I've been looking around, and I've found me someone too. I'm sorry about that.
So all of the records that I show today were purchases from the early days of the flea market. So I made many of these purchases 12, 14 years ago. So they all would have been relatively cheap at the time. With the exception of the Monkees head. Most of these albums were probably in the $5 range at the time I purchased them. I know even back then, Head was collectible, and the Bro Brahmos was a bit collectible. They were definitely probably a lot more than $5, but the rest would have been $5 albums. So that's it for today, folks. As always, thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I'll probably come back with some more 60s stuff.